You know me, Birdie, none of that.
No, tell him. Don't tell him.
Tell who?
No, tell him,
His
mister.
blooming Majesty. What's going on here? What's the game? What are you doing, eh? Pinching a bit, I suppose.
No, me no steal.
You bloody liar. What's going on here? Come on, there's something funny going on. I smelled it in the air when I got up this morning. You blacks is up to some devilment. Yeah, this palace of his is like a stinking tomb. What's going on? Where's all the hands? Oh, you won't you? Well, I'll show you what's what.
I tell mister you no hit. They go. All go.
Run away?
Yes.
To the hills?
Yes. Him emperor. Great father. Him sleep have to eat. Then they go. All go. Me old woman. Me go too.
Now that's a ruddy ticket, eh? Well, I knows what's in the air when they runs off to the hills. That blooming tum-tum will be beaten out there soon. And I'm glad of it for one. I only hope someday when they takes him out to shoot him. His Majesty. God blimey. Here. He's still here all right, ain't he?
Yes.
Him sleep. Well, he's bound to find out as soon as he wakes up. He's cunning enough to know when his time's a come. Stop, or I'll shoot! Oh, go on. Pop off, you old crow.
Who dares away in my palace? Who dares wake up the emperor? I'll have the hide played off of some of you niggers' shoulders.
It was me that whistled, yeah. I've got news for you.
Oh, it's you, Mr. Smithers. What's shaking?
Hey, what was it?
Oh, boy, you's too much. You've been here now, what, for 10 years? And you haven't even bothered to learn to speak native like I have. You don't even know what I'm saying half the time. I said, what's shaking? What's going on around here? You understand me?
You're awful jumpy today.
Jumpy? You just think I'm jumpy. When the Emperor Brutus Jones starts to jump, you'll know it all right. Don't you worry about that.
Ain't you noticed anything funny today?
Funny? No, I ain't perceived nothing of the kind.
What's the holiday then, Brutus? Some state occasion or other?
Say what you mean, white boy. Double talking days is over.
I mean to say, where's all the court? All the generals and the prime ministers and so on?
Where they mostly ones to the minute I closes my eyes. Down in the town drinking rum and talking big. How come you don't know that? Ain't you sousing with them most every day?
It's part of my business, isn't it? I've got to do in my business, ain't I?
Your business.
Well, you was damn glad to come in on it when you first came here. You didn't have no iron mighty ears in them days.
Talk polite, white man. Talk polite, you hear me? I was boss, you know. Is you forgetting?
No, I meant also.
I accept your apologies. No use raking up old times. What I was then is one thing, and what I was now is another. You didn't let me out on your crooked work out of no kind feelings that time. I done all the dirty work for you, and all the brain work, too, for that matter. I was worth money to you, that's the reason.
God blimey. I was the first one to give you your start, now wasn't I? Eh? When no one else would. I wasn't afraid to hire you like the rest was. Can't that story of you breaking jail back in the States?
You didn't have no excuse to look down on me for that. You've been in jail yourself and more than once.
That's a lie. Who told you that fairy tale?
Some things I ain't gotta be told. I can see 'em in folks' eyes. Well, maybe you did give me a start. But it didn't take long from that time to get these fool wood niggas right where I wanted them. From stowaway to emperor in 2 years. That's going some.
I bet you got your pile of money hid away somewhere safe, eh?
I sure has. And it's in a foreign bank where nobody can get it but me, no matter what comes. You don't suppose I was holding down this emperor job for the glory of it, did you? Sure, the fuss and the glory part, that's only to turn the heads of these low-flung bush niggas that's here. They wants a big circus show for their money, and I gives it to them and gets the money. The long green. That's me every time. You ain't got no kick coming, Smithers. Ain't I paid you back more than what you done for me many times? Ain't I protected you and winked at all your crooked trading you've been doing right here in broad daylight? Sure I have. And me making laws to stop it at the same time.
But meaning no harm, you've been grabbing right and left yourself, haven't you? Eh? I mean, look at the taxes you put on them. Blimey, you squeezed them dry.
They ain't all dry yet. I'm still here, you know.
They're dry right now, as you'll find out. And as for me breaking all the laws, well, you broke them yourself just as fast as you made them.
Ain't I the emperor? The laws don't go for him. Here's what I tell you, Smithers. There's little stealing like you does, and there's big stealing like I does. For the little stealing, they get you in jail sooner or late. And for the big stealing, they makes you emperor and set you in a hall of fame when you're croaks. There's one thing I learned listening to them white boys talk back in the U.S., it's that same fact. When I gets a chance to use it, I winds up emperor in 2 years.
Yeah, you turned the blasted trick all right. I ain't never seen no one as has had the luck as you had.
Luck? What you mean by luck, boy? Well, I tell you. During the war, I was on a big troop ship in the middle of the Atlantic. Torpedo hit that boat. Bam! In the middle of the night. You think that didn't stir up excitement? Well, there are people jumping off that boat. White officers, everybody stomping each other to death to do it. And you know what I did? I kept my cool. I just stood there and watched them all flip their lids. And I says to myself, look here, boy, this is a mighty big boat and it ain't sinking yet. Ain't no one torpedo can sink this boat. Ain't nothing can sink it. And our will it don't sink, you understand? Our will it don't. And that boat didn't sink. But kept on cruising on and left all them people there flopping in the middle of that big dark ocean. Luck. What you talking about, luck, boy? There was no luck to save me on that boat. There was information. I knew that boat was divided into watertight compartments. And I knew no one torpedo could sink it. And I kept my cool and used my information.
I suppose you say all that swank about the silver bullet ain't luck. And it was that first got the blacks on your side at the time of the revolution, now wasn't it?
That silver bullet. That sure was luck. But I makes that luck, you yell. I loads the dice. Yes, sir. When that murdered nigger old Lem hides to kill me takes aim 10 feet away, what you see me do? I stood there in front of that natives and that murdered nigger, didn't I? I stood there so big and cool that his hands shake like a leaf. He shoots and misses and drops that gun and takes off.
Really, it all happened so quickly, I don't see how you could say that.
Not so quickly that you didn't dive in that wood pile, as I recall.
No.
Yeah. And then didn't I keep my cool and make my pronouncement? And all them people yelling and screaming there, ready to tear that murdered nigger apart. And I raised my hand and I said, let him go! Let him go, I says! Then I stands there and I makes my pronouncement in their own tongues. No weapon of man or God can harm the gods or the emperor. Only the silver bullet of the emperor has the almighty power. You didn't hear my voice shake when I said it either.
You knew they was liable to get no silver bullets, and it was lucky, didn't it, you, that time?
And all them fool wood niggas bending down and bumping their heads on the ground like I was a miracle out of the Bible. Lordy, from that time on, I had them eating out of my hand. I cracks the whip. They jumps through.
Yankee bluff, what, Dolly?
Ain't a man talking big what makes him big, as long as he makes folks believe it. Sure, I talks large when I ain't got nothing to back it up. But I ain't talking wild just the same. I knows I can fool 'em. I knows it, and that's backing enough for my game.
Yeah. What's all this I hear about you really having a silver bullet molded for yourself?
I was playing out my bluff. I says that silver bullet molded, and I tells them when the time comes, I kills myself with it. Tells them that 'cause I'm the only man in the world big enough to get me. No use in they trying. They falls down and bumps their head. I does that so I can go walking in peace without no jealous nigga come gunning at me from behind the tree.
And you really had it made? Honest?
Sure did. There she be. 5 laden. This silver baby, the last. Don't she shine pretty?
Here, let me see.
Keep your hands where they'll belong, white man.
You think I was a blasted thief, you would.
It ain't that. I know you're too scared to steal from me. But I ain't trusting nobody with this baby. She's my rabbit foot.
Ah, blooming charm, what? Well, you need all the charms as you has before long, so help me.
Oh, I was good for 6 months more before they get sick of my game. And then, when I sees trouble coming, I'll make some move.
You got it all worked out, haven't you?
I ain't no fool. I know this emperor's time is short. That's why I makes hay while the sun shines. What's the use of getting money when you're going to stay back here in this raggedy country? I want money when I spend, and when I see these niggas getting up the nerve to turn me out, and I've got all the money in sight, I resigns on the spot and gets away quick.
Where to?
None of your business.
I'm not back to the United States, I'll lay my house.
How come? Oh, you know on account of that story about me breaking jail back there. That's all talk.
Oh, yeah.
You ain't insinuating I was a liar, is you?
No, so help me. I was just remembering them lies you told the Black Seer about killing white men back in the States.
How come there's lies?
Well, you'd have been in jail if you had, wouldn't you then? From what I've heard, it ain't healthy for a black man to kill a white in the States. They got the Ku Klux Klan there, haven't they?
What do you know about the Ku Klux Klan?
They burn some in oil, don't they?
You mean lynching would scare me? I tell you, Smithers, I seen a lynching when I was a kid. I see him take some poor colored man and hang him on a big oak tree. I hid in the bushes. And I seen him take that body down and burn it on a fiery cross. I didn't run away. It didn't scare me then. And it don't scare me now. Maybe I did kill one white man back there. And maybe I killed another right here for now if you don't look out.
I was only spoofing you, huh? But can't you take a joke? Well, you're just saying you hadn't been in jail.
Maybe I does go to jail back there for getting in an argument with knives over a dice game. Maybe I get 20 years when that colored man dies. Cool Charlie, the fastest man with a knife. He comes at me like that. But I was on to his style, and I just bides my time and then zip! Cool Charlie. He was cool, all right. I cooled him for good. And maybe I gets into another argument with the prison guard and the overseer of us when he was working on the road. Maybe that white trash hits me with a whip, and I bust his head with a shovel and runs away and piles the chains off of my legs and gets away quick. Maybe I does all that. Maybe I don't. It's a story I tells you, so you know that I was a kind of a man that if you ever repeats one word of it, I'll end your stealing on this earth mighty damn quick.
You think I pitch on you? Not me. Ain't I always been your friend?
Sure you has. You'd better be.
Just to show you how much I'm your friend, I'll tell you that bit of news as I was a-going to.
Must be bad news from the happy look on your face.
Maybe it's getting time for you to resign. What with that silver bullet? What?
What you mean? Talk plain, white man.
Have you noticed any guards or servants about the place today? I haven't.
They's all out in the garden sleep. When I sleeps, they sneaks off and sleeps too. I pretend to never suspicions it. All I do is have to ring the bell and they come flying, making out like they're working all the time.
Ring the bell now. You see what I mean?
Sure, I'll ring it. blonde bush niggers!
Well, this bloody ship is sinking, and the ruddy rats have slung their hooks.
Well, guess I overplayed my hand this once. Man can't take a part on a short-tailed flush all the time. Was I saying I'd sit for 6 months more? Well, it changes my mind and resigns the job of emperor right this minute.
Blimey. Well, you're a cool bird and no mistake.
No use fussing. When I sees the game is up, I kisses it goodbye without no long waits. He's gone off to the hills, ain't he?
Yes, every man gentleman.
Then the revolution is at the door, and the emperor better get his feet moving up that trail.
You can look for your horse, you won't find any. They steal the horses first thing. That's how I suspicion what was up when I found mine was gone this morning.
Well, hoofs it then. Feet, do your duty. Well, what time it is here? 3:30. Sundown about 6:30 thereabout. I got plenty of time to make it easy.
Now, you'll be so blooming sure. They'll be out after you, hot and heavy. Old Lem's in the bottom of this business, and he hates you like hell. He'd rather do for you than have his dinner, he would.
That low-down nigger. I stands him on his head more than once for this. And I'll do it again if he gets in my way. And this time I'll leave him a dead nigger for sure.
He'd have to cut through the big forest, and these blacks here can smell and sniff a trail in the dark like hounds. Well, you'd have to hustle and get through that forest in 12 hours, even if you knew every path like a blinking native.
Look here, white man. You think I was a natural-born fool? Give me credit for having some sense, for Lord's sake. Don't you think I was looked ahead and made sure of all the chances? Well, I've been out in that big forest so many times pretending to hunt that I knows it high and low like a book. I could go through on them paths with my eyes closed. Think these ignorant niggers are here that don't even know their own name can catch Brutus Jones? Well, I reckon not. The white men went after me with bloodhounds where I come from, and I just laughs at them. It's a shame to fool these black trash around here. They're so easy. I'll make them look sick, I will. I'll be across the plains to the edge of the forest by the time night comes. Once in them woods in the dark, they got a fine chance of catching this baby. Dawn tomorrow, I'll be out on the coast where that French boat is staying. She picks me up and takes me to Martinique when I go there. And then I've got that big bankroll in my pocket. And it's so easy as falling off a log.
But supposing something goes wrong, and they nabs you.
Don't. That's the answer.
Just for argument's sake. What are you going to do?
I've got 5 lead bullets good enough for common bush niggers. And then I got the silver bullet to cheat 'em out of getting me.
Oh, yes. I was forgetting all about the silver bullet. You bump yourself off in the height of style, won't you?
You can lay your money on one thing, white man. This baby plays out a string to the end. And when he goes the way he oughta. And silver bullet ain't none too good for him when he goes, and that's a fact. Sure. What am I talking about? Ain't come to that yet. Never will, not with this black trash around here. Silver bullet bring me luck. Why, I can outguess, outrun, outfight, outplay the whole lot of 'em all over the board any time, day and night. You just watch me, man. What's that drum beating for?
For you. Here. That means the ceremony's starting. I've heard it before, and I knows.
Ceremony? What ceremony?
This them blacks. He's having a meeting. They're having a war dance, getting their courage worked up before they start out after you.
Let 'em, they sure needs it.
And there, holding their heathen religious service, making no end of charms and spells to help them against your silver bullet. Blimey, but they're as balmy as hell.
Takes more than that to scare this chicken.
Tonight, when it's dark, they'll have their favourite ghosts and spells haunting after you. You'll find your stinking hair will be standing on end before tomorrow morning. Those woods out there, they're so still. You never know what might happen to you in there. It always sends the cold shivers down my back whenever I think of it.
You think I was a chicken liver like you is? Trees and me, we's friends. There's a full moon coming to give me light. Let them poor niggas make all the fool spell that's mine to. You think I'm scared of ghosts and all that old woman's talk? Go along, white man, you ain't talking to me. I done had that superstition. You know there's got to do with a man who was a member of the good standard of the Baptist church. Low-flung bush niggas. The Baptist church be under attack me and land them all in hell.
You ain't given much heed to your Baptist church since you landed here. From what I've heard, you've been taking up with them witch doctors or whatever you call the swine.
I pretends to. Sure I pretends to. That's part of my game from the first. If I see them niggas believe that black is white, then they yells it louder and they're loudest. Don't give me nothing to do in missionary work for the Baptist church. I was after the coin and I lays my Jesus on the shelf. Well, I ain't got no more time to waste fool talk with you. I'm going away from here this very minute. Well, so long, white man. See you in jail sometime.
Not me, you won't. Here, I wouldn't be in your shoes for no blooming money. But here's wishing you luck.
You was the frighteningest man I ever seen. I was as safe as if I was in New York City. Takes them niggas from now to dark to get up that nerve to come after me. By that time I've got such a head start, they'll never catch up with.
You can give my regards to any ghosts you meet up with.
If that ghost got any money, I tell him not to haunt you unless he wants to lose it.
Here, ain't you taking no luggage with you?
I travels light when I moves fast. I got 10 grub buried out there in the forest. I'll say that ain't looking ahead and using my brains. I willed all that's left in this palace to you. You better grab all you can get away with before they get back here, too.
Right, thanks to you. I say, Brutus, I might be coming to America myself one day. I ain't gonna muck about here all my life. I'll see you in New Orleans.
When you step off the train, just ask for the King of Basin Street.
You ain't going out that way, are you?
Why not? You think I was gonna sneak out the back door like a common thief? I'm still the emperor, ain't I? And the Emperor Brutus Jones leaves the way he comes. Ain't no black trash dare stop. Listen to that roll call, will you? Mighty big drum carrier this far. Well, if I ain't got no brass band to see me off, I sure got the drums part. So long, white man.
Got his nerve with it. So help me. I hope Stag catches up with him and gives him what's what. Oh, blimey. His Majesty. There ought to be a bit in this palace as would go for a bit of cash. Better have a look at it, me lad.
Boy. Well, there he is. The nick of time, too. It won't be black and ace of spades here about. Oh. That soft temper job sure ain't no training for a long hike over the plains in the broiling sun. Yeah, boy. The worst is yet to come. My goodness. Look at them woods, will you? You know Count Smithers said it'd be black. You sure called a turn. Feet. Well, you's holding up your end fine. Oh, Lord. Certainly hope you ain't blistered now. Well, you get a little rest now. Whew. Cool yourself. You got a long journey for you. Oh, Lord. Whew. They wouldn't get sick of beating that drum. Sounds louder. What if they're starting after me? Shit. There's miles and miles behind. What you getting fidgety about, boy? You know what? Your belly's empty, that's what. Yes, sir. Come time to eat with none but wind on your stomach. Of course you feel fidgety. Oh. Well, as soon as you get these pesky old damn shoes on. Damn. Yeah. What are we gonna eat? More grub. White stone, white stone. Where's you? There you is. I know this is the right place. Box of grub, come to me. What ain't here? I was in the right place, ain't it? Oh, there's another. Must be there. Ain't there neither. There's another. Must be there. Gotta go hungry in these woods all night. Boy, around here look like I ever seen it before. I lost the place, sure enough. Woods, is you trying to put something over on me? Who that? Who there? Get away from me, I'll shoot. Just show yourself, you dirty. What? What you shooting at? You going crazy? You just wasted a bullet on a shadow. Give your position away like that. Well, it's all the rest you get for doing a stunt like that. Boy, it's sure darking, ain't it? Well, come on, Daddy. Get in there, boy. Oh, boy. Where's that moon? Sure better know what you're doing now, Daddy. I mean, the chips is down. He's where he's going. Cheer up, boy. Wonder what time it is. Gaslight a match to see. Oh, how long I've been traveling in these woods. Must be hours and hours. Seems like forever. It can't be. Moon just risen. Boy, this sure is a long night for you, Your Majesty. Your Majesty. Ain't much majesty about this, baby. Oh, cheer up. It's all part of the game. This night comes to an end like everything else, and when you get there with that big bankroll in your hand, you're gonna laugh at all this. Getting near. It's coming close. To get on my way. What's that big of this sound I hear? Sounds close. There it is. My Lord. Sounds like some fool shooting dice. I better get on and get them 20 sounds in my head. Who that? Who's there? Is that you, Cool Charlie? Oh, Cool Charlie. Boy, I'm sure glad to see you. Well, they told me you died after I cut you up that way that time. What you doing here, boy? Ain't you gonna look up? Can't you speak? Is you a ghost or something? fool, Charlie. I killed you once. Is I gotta kill you again? Take that! Well, he's gone anyway. That shot fixed him, ghost or no ghost. It's coming fast. It's getting closer. I better get going. I can breathe. Must have put some distance between myself and them running like that. Let them drums just sound the same. Louder even. Well, I guess I'll held my lead all right. They'll never catch up with me. These poor legs only hold up. Lordy, I'm sorry I ever got into this damn thing. That emperor job sure is hard to shake. I remember seeing this place before. These woods are sure full of the curious. Oh, Lord! Don't let me see any more of them ghosts. Ain't no such thing. Didn't that Baptist minister tell you that many times? Of course ain't. Just all in your head, that's all. There wasn't no cool Charlie there. There was nothing. Just cause your belly's empty and you're sick with hunger inside. You know, the hunger makes your eyes feel funny and your head feels funny. Oh, but don't let me see any more of them damn things. Don't talk. I gotta rest. It gets on my way again. Damn drums. Where's my shovel? Give me a shovel, for God's sake, till I split his head. Give me a shovel, goddammit. I killed you, you white devil. It's the last thing I done. Ghost of white devil, I killed you again. My poor feet. Oh, these damn shoes ain't good for nothing but to hurt. Boy, there's a real one pattern leather suit. Look at him now. Boy, Emperor, you's getting mighty low, boy. Staring at me like that, boy. What you doing with me? Just an auction and you're selling me like you did before the war? You sell me. You buys me. I'll show you as a free man. Damn your souls! What am I going to do now? I only got this silver bullet left. If I see any more of them ghosts, I'm going to scare them away. Only this silver bullet. I gotta save that for luck. If I shoot that, I'm a goner sure. Oh, Lord. Lord, it's dark in here. Okay. Gotta get my rest. I don't care if them damn niggas catch me. I got him. Rest.
Yes, as safe to the coast, them is I told you you'd lose him, didn't I, eh? Sitting up all night, banging your silly drum, banging your silly spell. Go blimey. What a pack.
We got you, you see.
What the hell's the good of waiting here? Aren't you going in after him?
We got you.
God, he's a better man than the old lot of you put together. I hate the sight of him, but I'll say that for him. You aren't thinking that would be him, I hope?
We got you.
Yeah, it might happen. He's lost his way in these woods. He's as likely to turn in a circle without knowing it. They all does.
We got him dead.
How do you know it's him?
My mans, they got 4 bullets. Lead no kill him.
They got silver bullet.
Lead bullet no kill him. He got strong charm. I cook him money, make him silver bullets.
Oh,
Make him strong charm,
was up to all night, eh? You was trying to take out after him till you made some silver bullet.
Yes, lead bullet no good.
If that don't beat all hell. No, but it ain't even a gun at all. You silly buffer.
Here come, bring him now.
And they done for you right enough, Jonesy, me lad. Yeah, you're dead as a bloke. Well, where should I have mighty ears now, eh, your majesty? Still, you died in the height for style, anyhow.
Oh, you water. Oh, you water.
You have been watching Armchair Theatre from Manchester.